Hello, this is Krillin with episode 29 of my Let's Play Total War Attila and the Eastern Roman Empire on Legendary difficulty. Now, next turn we will be doing our comparison, and obviously we all need to try to end at an end turn to make that happen. We just defeated a small force here. We're going to take the money, because we are finally getting some money again. We're up to 8,000, and a lot of that is interest. We're going to come up here and hopefully actually just stop this revolt immediately. Yep. My emperor's like, I'm here, y'all can calm down. Okay, you. Can you get this guy? No, you could distract him. You're useless. Okay, you can go this way then. You. Oppress this dude. Oppress him mightily. Tell him how he should be a part of us. Nope, you failed. Okay, you. Now I could come here and potentially kill this guy, but I'm not sure I could kill him and get back to the city. So we're not going to do that, because we have the hammer that is going to smash them right here. You.
At your command. Besieging settlement. Lay siege to the settlement.
You can encircle. Now we're having desert attrition stuff going on, so the easiest way to get the replenishment when you're out in the field is to take them from the enemy. So we're gonna bring all our dudes up.
On the move. Is that
You
all?
can encamp.
You may as well get comfy, men.
Come right here.
Your next command. Make haste, men. Waiting for more orders.
Encamp.
Look to the defenses.
And lastly, you. You can come right here,
On the move.
as we are preparing to destroy the next Sassanid city. Now, we have to regrow all this. The goal is to turn the map purple, but I am so tired of the Sassanids and stuff, and we found out in our last video that we can't subjugate a subjugated people, which means the only way to deal with this is to literally destroy all of the Sassanids. Only when the Sassanids are gone will we be able to I'm gonna sack this. And then you.
We hunger for battle.
Oh, what are you doing?
At once. Laying siege to the settlement.
We have Sarif and Mashan are the last two, and we're going to conquer Mashan. I'm very tempted to subjugate them, just to be ironic. But that would mean we'd have to take Mashan first and then come and deal with Sarif. I might do that. Okay, you guys are
Ready for battle.
fine. Take that and that. We have two more till we can get down to this. What is this one? Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, let's look in our over here. We have some bozo raiding our lands. You can get all the way to here. That's great. You. We can just put you in here. Bozo's raiding my lands. I am most unhappy. Well, we will deal with them, and we'll deal with them quite harshly. Okay, now I can spend up to 4,000. Is there any place that has bad food? Okay, everyone has at least nominally good food. You. Can we convert this to an insult one of our food places? Wine market would be terrible for us. A food market. Or we could go to a library, which would consume a bunch of food instead of making us food and improve our stuff. Now the first thing I need to do is build a aqueduct. No, it's sewers. We need growth. And no, that's not something I don't want to build here. Libya, let's see. Our store is down. What would it take to convert? Oh, that's way more than what I want to spend right now. We do want to hold this, so eventually that has to be converted. Do I need a size 3 city here, though? That we could turn into that for... I think I saw somewhere had issues with sanitation. You're going negative. That's not good. How much is that? Slightly more than what I want to spend. Why are you going negative is an important thing. Just 'cause. Could raise that. That would help. Syria's going down. What's up with Syria? Oh, we have instability. It's going to get better every turn, so we don't have to worry much about that. We've looked at Thracia. Thracia is going down, but we can finally build our other building here, so let's build our forum. That'll help Thracia, and it'll give Thracia more money. Wow, Thracia produces a lot of money. Egypt. No, I'm not going to put anything in Bernice until we've dealt with the freaking Sassanids. Or not Sassanids, the Axumites. We need to deal with this part of the world before and then consolidate like crazy. So I believe that's everything I'm going to do this turn. You hate me. Yeah, well. Blackman's... Good, you're still alive and trading with me. I'm amazed, but I'm glad. Okay. Okay, we're gonna end the turn. We are doing pretty smoothly at the moment. Get food. You're an admiral. Get 2 points of cunning. That'll make this a... Oh, you're also horribly in need of a decimation. Okay, now end the turn. Yes. You know, several videos back I paid a lot of money to the Assassinates, 10,000 gold. It was literally every talent that I had for them to just accept peace with me. Oh, they left. That's fine. You can run away. The Axumites left an army in Bernice. Well, the Saxons have left. I can move one army down here. Don't kill my emperor, or I'll be really pissed. We do need to be afraid that the Sassanids may come out the other end of the desert. We'll need to plan appropriately. Western Romans are still kicking. They're not kicking hard, but they're still kicking. And in Leptis Magna, no less. That's interesting, because that was one region that I actually lost for a while in the rest
I
of it.
will speak the hardest word for a warrior. Peace. It is an honorable offer, made to an honorable foe.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not paying you for peace. I'm going to come down there and conquer you. You are not long for the world. You chose the wrong side by declaring war, and again, we had peace. And you're like, you know, why not have some... Okay, there's a critical failure to compromise security. That's good. 40,000 saved. We're making only 7,000 of them. We lost the Master of Soldiers. With many battles named, the veteran is fighting the arena next month. He's being pitted against a much younger fighter. Would you like to place a bet? 500 talents should be sufficient. We'll place the bet. We'll hope that dude makes us some money. Be the Master of Soldiers I've always needed you to be. Oh, this dude is dead. You need to get married. 41, 60. I want one of my younger people. Oh, these guys are apparently all married. He's 41. He's 37 and a governor. He's 21 and a statesman. Let's see, you. You're charismatic. That's not bad. Vendetta. That's fine. You'd make a good governor. You go ahead and marry... Except I kind of rather marry a general. He's 41, 56, 37 governor, 60 governor, 41 general. $37. Is there a 30-year-old general? Marry this dude, because you give wonderful things, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you're +1 cunning. Okay. You're only 9, which means currently you are my heir if something terrible happens. Which is fine. Okay. So we have about 3,500 to spend. Is there something I can do here? I could do that. That would add... I need 30 food, which I could do, and it would add a lot. For funds... that's not so hard to come by later, but what we really need here is another field. Okay, so that's all the money we're going to spend this turn, which I think was more than what I necessarily want, but it is what it is. Okay, you apparently don't get to do anything this turn. You we have one army here. We don't seem to have any armies over here. You might as well attack Hermosa. You can just encircle that.
Laying siege to the settlement. At your command. Our advance has been halted. Ready for further orders. Let them cower like kennel dogs.
What?
To victory!
Sometimes that's funny. Okay, I clicked on auto resolve. Take a balanced stance. Okay. I'm sacking it.
Ready for battle.
Don't raise another settlement. Yes, we're raising it all. See, if I occupy, I get huge percentage, and I don't really care if it rebels. We're gonna occupy.
Ready for battle. Make haste, men. At your command.
I don't care if it rebels.
Ready for orders. Commander.
Okay, well, we're done. This region, knock it down, knock it down, knock it down, knock it down. We'll just knock it down to nothing. That way I don't actually have to rebuild the region. I'll have all the growth spots. And someone else will come and take care of it. What is the public order? Public order is horrible.
At your command.
We'll do that just to make the public order. That doesn't make it
Making
better.
for pause.
Just to delay that a turn or so I can knock stuff down. Get this and this. And that'll give us replenishment this turn, which all of my groups could use. We're all... After this many battles, we have depleted a little.
At your command. We hunger for battle. Commander. At once. At once. Your next command.
Okay, that should hopefully get us close enough. Actually, yeah, I want to stay in this area so that I get the replenishment. Okay, we're going to end the turn. No, we're not ending the turn. You. I want to force march you. I need to bring you to here. If I come to here,
Make haste, men. You have further orders? Forgive me, but I cannot.
this region is still fine. The raiding will go away.
Ready for battle.
But that way he's here to help with his stuff. He probably needs to come down here. I do want an army in Bernice. You... sure, have an archer. They can do good stuff. Okay, at that point, we should get a big infusion from the stuff coming down. I'm going to end the turn. We only have one skill this time. He'll get these two things. End the turn. We are coming... It's coming along quite well. Now, Western Rome is way further ahead time-wise, because they had way more peace, which is amazing to me, that I managed to generate more peace with Western Rome than Eastern Rome. Of course, I did get kind of really down when the peace with the Eastern Rome fell through so bad with the Sassanids. I was like, I gave you so much money. Ha! But then I decided I would burn them to the ground. Let's really turn this campaign around. Now we're putting money in the bank, we're saving up, we're getting actual decent amounts of stuff, and we are preparing to deal the death blows to the Sassanids. They are close to going down. Kind of need to bring both those armies over to protect against them taking my lands. But then again, see, that's where the whack-a-mole becomes easier here. The only time these armies will actually take land is when they have nothing left. I wonder, excuse me, if they'll go repopulate that city region. Very interesting.
We see little profit in further bloodshed.
Absolutely. I will gladly accept peace for money.
We see little profit in further bloodshed. You have fought with honor, but it is time to staunch deep wounds.
Not willing to pay that much. Are they willing to pay this much? Excellent. If you're willing to throw me 1,300 gold, I'll forget the fact that you stupidly declared war on me again. Eventually they will be conquered like all the rest of the world, but I can't hold them right now. I need to hold money, I need to end wars, and then I need to consolidate like crazy. And I'm going to claim at least one full province and a region for myself before I finish my expansion. Sibirs, they're done. Someone critically deceived us. Someone critically succeeded in that. We have a son. That's great. Someone's term of office ended? No. Ah, cool. She married him. We have a new family member. Resolution will be on a turn. Okay, let's go get that office back into place. Oh, when I married her off, I lost the dude. I lost her. Oh, that sucks. Well, he's a general. He at least, I still get that, the bonus. You can become a master of soldiers. Someone may get pissy about it, but I don't care. So we're up to 50,000 saved and 9,000 made. Our interest is beginning to finally rear its head. This region's getting better. This region's mainly getting better because my emperor's sitting there. I'm going to spend this turn converting this because I need growth. We're going to have to make this desolate region whole. Okay.
Ready, willing, and able.
Apparently he got messed with. Okay, you. In Hermosa. Go ahead and knock all this... No. Knock all this down. And then you
Advance. Your next command. Lay siege to the settlement.
strangely this would be a bad battle for us. What do they have? They actually have pretty weak stuff here. Not many Armenian spears and not a whole lot of these elite Delamites. So, but we are of course are just going to encircle them because there'd be a reason we brought all these dudes to come party. force march. I want you to be in this battle.
Then march some more. To battle!
Ha ha ha. Now, do I want to conquer this? The Sassanids could be reborn here. If it's normal rebels, though, I don't really care if they hold it. The Sassanids won't be dead when this rebels. They'll have armies left. So I think that I'm just going to conquer it and rip it apart like I did Harmosia. Because they cost me too much money and I'm going to recap my money. We're sacking it.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
We'll occupy for the 7%.
Commander.
Actually, should have probably looted and occupied. I think that produces more money, but I give that up. Knock all this stuff down. You've gained experience. Now we're getting refreshment, and we got a bonus for this stuff. Replenishment. We're going to go with this and this. Get down to this improved movement. And next turn we will defeat their last city and claim Ashan. Now they're still going to have armies and stuff floating around, so they're not going to be done, but it'll be a matter of time at that point. Now you don't need to force march, but come to here. I want you to come to Ela. We need to prepare for the fact that several of their units' armies may come marching this way. And we need to plan accordingly. Okay, we've done that. Which means I really don't need this anymore. Because that's going to be 14 sanitation. What is it here? That's only 2 squalor. So we'll knock that down. And it's going to provide everything we need for in the way of that. And I want money, lots and lots of money, so that I can finally build up my infrastructure. Then we want lots of turns of just building. Now the Huns will become a problem probably before we can consolidate here. Although there are lots of turns. But I'm going to try to be cautious about how much I spend. Oh, the Western Romans are expanding back quite a bit. They've beat the Garamantians back a lot.
My lord offers you peace. Tomorrow, his preoccupation with this war may see him unleash further torments.
No. You don't understand that you're already dead. I gave you a chance. I paid you 10,000 talents. Everything in my vaults to just not fight me. And you had to come and start some stuff. And now, I'm going to finish it. We are going to finish you.
We do not ask much, merely a contribution towards the legions, those trusty guarantors of peace for all.
Nope.
The Emperor...
We have our own legions, thanks. Currently, they're ensuring peace. It may be very bloody peace, but they're ensuring peace. Oh, that's fine. Do a balance dance. Don't worry, we're going to come back and deal with you. I bet they just sacked the settlement, which is fine because all I'm doing is sacking the settlement. Because of course they did. You're part of your ancestral homeland, but you know, you'd hate to have to actually force them to live under you. Makes no sense. But it's okay, we're going to deal with Macron. And they may actually help us hold that region, which will be hilarious. But first, we must finish Mashan and then deal with whatever forces are left alive. I can probably turn 2 legions back to deal with them. Frick, a suspicious death. This guy's pretty good. I'm gonna choose him. He's pretty good and he's young. It's very sad. Yeah, enemy agent suck. Another person, Macron. Oh, that's fine, whatever. I don't really care about revolts. All I really care about is knocking all this down. Apparently I cannot knock that down, but we'll knock that down. Okay, Sharif. Knock you down to size. Okay.
At your command.
You. You'll lead the attack. Wow, it's actually much better than I thought. Amazingly enough, we do want to make sure that we just encircle here.
Besieging settlement.
Not pre-click and goof that up. You come to here. You might as well. Let's see. You come to here as well. And since you can't, you might as well sit in Sharif. The husk of a city there. Now, we're going to be aggressive. I'm going to try to kill all of them. It looks like that navy did in fact die. Oh, we lost the Merc unit. That was it. And all their stuff died. We are going to loot and occupy. And that has ended them. They are now on the road to desiccation. Which, speaking of the road to desiccation, we're not going to go out to you into the desert this turn. Mashan. We're going to fix up this region now. We'll do that. We will repair that. Repair that. Repair that. That would give me cost 200 and plus 3 public order. Okay, we are going to at this point actually start spending our money again, I think, because unfortunately you have to spend money to make money. Capital. I think cattle is the only thing that produces even rough amounts of food here. Wheat farms. Apparently this is a good place for food. Okay, we've spent a bunch of money there. Ekbana, it is time to fix you up. This will in fact be a food market. This is going to obviously be a theater. And this, we're actually trading with a lot of people, so we're making money off that. So we'll leave it alone. This is obviously going to be food to feed our growing region, as we have dealt with what we needed to deal with. Okay. Now that was a very expensive turn.
For battle. Ready for battle. At your command. Ready for battle.
Okay, you guys get that and that. Okay, now that spent quite a bit of money, but I think we have to fix these regions. Did I do anything to Arbella? I did. I've not built this yet. I could build a rally fields here. Should let me build, but I don't really know if I need it here anymore so much. So most of the war on this side will be over. I do need to get latrines, and we'll go with another form. This will be a library. Okay, this region. Go with that. Okay, that's enough money for this turn. We're gonna go end the turn. We've killed off lots of dudes. Okay, he came into here. That's good. We have our cordon. Now that's interesting. Where to go next? Well, we have all these things that we need to rebuild. However sad it is, I'm going to end up probably holding my current borders for a while. I'm going to take Ethiopia and I'm going to take Arabia Felix. And then I'm going to hold the rest. Okay, that's where I thought we're going to see their armies in there. Now their armies are withering. They did not take the Lackman city though. Or maybe the Lackmans are now just a horde. A single army, not really a horde. Eastern factions don't become hordes, they just become roaming armies. I have now finished the war in the east. The only other thing that's
Alliance would truly benefit us all and keep enemies suitably awed.
the only
Move to meet us on this.
oh, they've subjugated the Garamantians? Wow. How did you pull that off? Absolutely, we'll take a non-aggression pact with you. I have no desire to fight you for a long time. I would like you to conquer a bunch of land and Romanize it. That would be cool. So I am going to do a bunch of repopulations, of course, as we do.
Take this subsidy. Our treasuries were overfull.
I kind of like that. I could hold off on them for a while. I mean, they are prime expansion territory, but I don't have to do it yet. Sure, I will agree.
Your heart.
Although you better get your freaking armies out of my land. Oh, good, we have some rebel forces here. This city matters not. And since they probably are just going to let these rebels have their land, they did. It doesn't matter. That means my armies need to come back here and deal with Macron. Or these guys. I think they're Macron. So I'm going to send armies to deal with them. Pura is the only thing left. The last holdout. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they did go after the Lachmans. You want me to go fight a battle in Armenia? Mercenaries are expensive. Okay. So, not dealing with you. Cool, they have... Well, no, one of those is a garrison force. Obviously, we're going to encircle. Because we have friends for this. Now, if we attack, how are we looking? Because I'd like to send these two armies east. That'll work. Now, I don't think this is all of their forces. But... And obviously I don't care about here. I'll just loot and occupy and then let it revolt. Let the Lachmans have it again. Then probably subjugate them. I can subjugate Sassanids here. That has all kinds of flavor to it. Yes, we will subjugate the Sassanids. Let them sit in here and look out over what used to be theirs and cry. So you... I'm gonna force march you back into here. You... Oh, this region's about to get a lot better. You... We have peace with them. We need to go finish them off. I need armies to head back to other lands. So you can just begin heading this way. Oh, after many, many years of endless seeming warfare, we have devastated them. Knock that down. Knock that down. You are not, we're not worth you. I'm gonna bring our armies this way. Now if I can hold Sarif, it would not be terrible, but I don't think I can, especially since I'm destroying it. I can't get enough public order going here. Let's look at the region. Negative 17 immigrants. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm gonna come to here and preach. You just... Where's the Emperor's army? Is this the Emperor? Nope. The Emperor's army is right here, right? They need to be the best army evers. Teach them. Okay. You will preach our faith. They're gonna go deal with the last holdouts. With whatever. And peace is finally ours. Okay. Now the first thing I have to do is look at who is making the least amount of food. Macedonia, you're apparently probably the most. Libya, you are bad for food. You are hard up in the food. We have a lot of penalties. What are our penalties coming? Negative 16 immigrants. You know what? Apparently me devastating the world has caused lots of immigrants. I need food for that. But if I build that, it would add money in public order, and I can build a fishing jetties. We'll just fix one region a turn. This fixes this region at least some. I kind of need that city to really fix this region, but I can move an army out there because okay, I want to come to Bernice. We don't need to subjugate them. I need you to come all the way over to here. Our next thing is we're going to finish that little country, and then we're going to come to Ethiopia. And the Sassanids are now our toys. That's awesome! Oh, once mighty Sassanids, you're angry. But you're improving. At least you're alive. I need an army in the north. These armies, when they're done there, are going to march all the way back, and we'll take out Ethiopia. That will be the plan, but I think I'm going to subjugate Pura. Just to keep them at bay, because they can't consolidate, and I can make more money trading off of them. So we'll sack the city, well, maybe sack it twice, and then go from there. We should sack this city while we're at it too. Maybe on the way in, on the way out. Although I think we ripped our Hermosia down to like nothing, so sacking it's not going to do a whole lot. In the turn. Well, it took us like 16, 17 turns to deal with the War of the Sassanids. That was brutal. Yeah, especially on Legendary. I mean, you end up with so many penalties and so many, to like everything. So that was very well done. There were a couple points they got into our backfield. We were able to take care of it. Once I have my army in Bernice, I'll start fixing Bernice up again. Hilarious. It's hilarious. And we'll take Felix out eventually, but it'll be a while. Yes, leave so that I do not get irritated by you. Now we really have to have lots of food in every region before 420, because the next infertility hits in 420, and we can't have starving regions. So we need to expand, you know, our buildings in every region. We need to gain lots of wealth, and we need to prepare for the arrival of Attila, which that's going to be a doozy. Okay, we do have quite a few turns. Rebellion's about to be there in Persis. I don't really care. Okay, you. Come to here. Actually, march all the way to there. I don't care about them. They're not going to bother me.
At your command.
Go hit Pura.
None will escape.
Oh wow. I don't even need my second army. We're gonna bring the second army in just because. There's no reason to risk damage.
Let them cower like
And we're just gonna
dogs.
have a field day on them. You're gonna stand right by this dude.
At once. Your next command. None will escape.
Oh, Macron, you have been a thorn in the side of the true Rome for too long. And now, you're getting cut down to size. Looting and sacking is so good, but we're just gonna sack it.
Ready for battle.
And we're gonna sack it again next turn. Probably the turn after that. We're gonna sack it for several turns in a
At
row.
your command.
We'll just keep sacking it over and over again. It's good for experience, and it's good for experience and whatnot. And if we're making that much money every turn, heck yeah, that's awesome. Okay, you
Ready for orders. At your command.
come to Bernice.
Hourly patrols.
Get over there.
Listen, garrison.
This region's happy. We're not going to deal with this region till next turn. So let's go look at what we can do in our heart. You need work. We need to build that. This is a trade jetty. We're going to need food, but I don't necessarily need that. What is our crops looking at here? We're average. These are sheep, so we're going to build some cattle. Because again, we really want to make sure, and we'll build this up to prevent plague. Is there anything else I want to build up here? I really would like crossbows. What gives me crossbows? So that would be there. Huh. That'd be -5 public order. It would produce 1,200 wealth and +5 from trade tariffs. So that would produce a ton of money. With 3 squalor, so we'd need 4 squalor in the region. We'd actually be okay. We have we have no sanitation. We would not be okay. This is going to produce 5. That's 1, 4, 5. So I actually can't do that. Not till I'm much higher than that. So it's kind of interesting. And that would produce quite a bit of gold. Or money. We're going to get some food. Now I could improve my 2 cities, but I don't really need to. Now when this gets filled up, when I get that filled, this will be changed to the other thing that just provides huge sanitation to every city. I want crossbows, so I am going to build the skirmisher range, and then we'll get crossbows after that. Okay, we're gonna end the turn. This will be our last end turn, and then we'll end the video after this. Moving armies to just ward. I really should actually bring this army all the way back to Thracia. That might be a good idea. Oh, Visigoths. You will pay for what you've done versus Rome. It'll just be a while. But that's fine. Axiom's like, okay, maybe we need to return home because dude's on the way. Don't worry, you have 6 or 7 turns before I conquer you. Because I'm going to sack that city a bunch of times, and then I will begin making my way to you. Oh, I will make my way to you. Huns, a true problem. It's interesting how they did the different balance between the Eastern and Western. The Eastern Romans don't have guardhouses in their provinces. The only thing they seem to really have is, the church, which kind of sucks that they don't have more things to do public order and other stuff in the little towns. Western Rome's, on the other hand, the government building is not. Sure. I also see no profit in continuing to fight you.
We shall put aside swords and draw the bow. The arrow will strike where it will, and widows will weep.
I couldn't not call them to my side. Okay, well, we will go and smack down the Sassanids once more for the audacity that they just did there. It's okay. Eventually, like Nobatia, they will learn, wow, we really should stop fighting these dudes. It really sucks. Why do we keep doing this to ourselves? So those 2 armies will need to go and deal with the Africans. Do they really have to? Yeah, they're gonna have to. Okay, we're gonna end the video here as we did the end phase, and we will be doing the comparison, I believe, next video, which will be the 30th. And although we are seeing vast improvements in this video in the Eastern Roman Empire, our income's over 7,000. We were up to 10,000 at one point. What I think we lost some Master Swords. The Western Romans are just so much further ahead. Now, Western Rome is about 3 years ahead, or 2 to 3 years ahead, though. So, given that time, maybe Eastern Rome at the same, year would meet the same thing. But in the number of hours playing the game, Western Rome's just done better. So, talk to you later. Like and subscribe. Adios.